Yeah, PlayStation 2 boot up noise. It's not the sex noise that's the PlayStation one. It can't compare. How could it? My name is Matthew. Don't call me Matthew. And, going back to the fighting game well today, after a bunch of Capcom, it's time to rewind back to the 15th anniversary of Fatal Fury. This is the Battle Archives 2, Volume 2. There, you can see up there. It's got one of the worst menus. You look at these things that you'll ever fucking see. It does have quite a few options. Maybe we should probably check out the display. I do have a Type A screen. Scan lines, yeah. Focus. Keep focus on normal, though. Maybe I should turn off scan lines. I don't know how blurry this will be. Wow, no, Type A is fine. Jesus. So we're gonna be playing here. Real Bout? Yeah, probably gonna just play regular old Real Bout. It's 'cause it's the funny one. Now this Neo Geo boot up. That's you can do many sexual things while listening to that are completely normal. Real Bout, this particular one, I have a reason for playing it. It's just kind of the cheesiest and probably the worst one, but in a good way, in the Flophouse way. There he is, the Goose. He's loose. Cool star logos are always cool.
Fatal Fury.
Just Fatal Fury, not Real Bout. It's so weird. These were just called Real Bouts. As we enjoy all these character silhouettes, that's the crew. They're motley, and their composition. We're just tarrying it. I'm sorry. That's my go-to all the time. I love them. In terms of baddies, you can't pick your baddies, so I want to go to my second love-ems. Which would be my Franco, Bash, and Kim. So Real Bout does a weird thing where you're kind of stuck in a stage and you have to fight 3 characters one after the other in that stage. So I'm going to try my best here. It has been a little while, but Fatal Fury rules are about the same. For a second I thought I was going to fall through there. So for those uninitiated, in Real Bout, you constantly slam enemies. Is that even a win for me? It is. You slam enemies in barricades, you kind of get these humorous, often hilarious sort of animations. But depending on the move you use, depending on what's going on in the situation, I'm glad I remembered that input. Because Real Bout does do some weird things. Oh, Jesus, and I forgot that it stays there. So I want to back the fuck up, yeah! What t-shirt contest? Is that her bum? Might be her bum. So you can make stages go incredibly fast, depending if a barricade has been broken. Now, does it stay in between characters? It does not. Okay. I don't know why they did this with the stages. I think there's less stages than there are characters. That might be it, but I always kind of want to get them if I can. Franco Bash, weird character though. I don't think he returned in anything after this. I think after the Real Bout series, he was just kind of gone, and we can see why. Dude, I'm waiting for you. You know what you're waiting? Yeah! And he's like, oh my god, I got hit by Rising Taco. Hate that for me. And, the SNK thing is, in between rounds on a stage, the time of day changes and it gives a different mood. So it does actually, wow, please, sir. It does actually give credence as to, time definitely is passing. We're setting up the next fight. Next fighter's coming in. Time is going to pass. Oh, can we get another one? No. Is that enough? Damn it, no. This game is mine. I am the game. I can play it. The etc. And now it's nighttime. There's Dong and Jaehoon. So yeah, Kim, I think I have to want to be a bit careful here. I'm not sure how tough this is going to be. I think this is a ported home version of the game. I think this is based on the Neo Geo version, not the arcade. Essentially, they're the same thing. Now, we do get a completely different stage finisher, a stage ultra right here, if we can get it. I think if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's involving a boat. Ooh, triple geyser. It did take a little bit of damage. And the thing of why I'm saying, like, oh, triple geysers, and I'm not still entirely sure about how the super system works in real Bout, even to this day. Like, it goes to S and then A. It's strange. I think it's like special and super A. Special, I have no idea. I just do a power geyser motion. If I get it, I get it. See, it starts with S power, and with the big go that Sakurai put into Smash, that's where it's from. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get this though. Oh well, we can't get them all. I don't want to win every victory by a hilarious stage finisher. Oh, Mr. Geese, that's the current champion, says Ripper. Humph! You know who he is! You fucking know. I've read somewhere that Real Bout is basically a reboot of the series. I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen anything definitive. Because Geese died at the end of Fatal Fury 3. That's the whole thing. That's why it's called the Road to Final Victory. I will try to set up at least one of these stage animations, because these ones are also pretty funny. I don't know what's with the weird green bio slime when you hit certain characters. That's super dangerous. Get out of there. There's like innocents, NPCs. I think on the other side there is something too. Let's see if we can switch that up. Is there blood in versions of the game? Because I think lots of SNK games did have, like, you know, red flashes for blood. Oh, I can get him in there! Get in there, Chinchonray! I love it's the Ring Out Express.
Okay!
I won the tournament! And I think by the third fight in here, like, the metro station's completely emptied out, which is such a neat thing. Now, this is Hanfu, distinctly Jackie Chan style character. I'm sure they modeled Hanfu after him. When you get close up to his, like, portrait and stuff, and I think some of his wing quotes really make you feel that's what they're going for. He's a little generic though, just orange pants and like a black, like, tank top and nunchucks. But I mean, in the 90s, that's all you needed, really. And it's up to that character if they made it out of the 90s, which I don't think Hanfu ever did. He didn't get into King of Fighters 14. I just burned Knuckle over. I'm out too! One! Okay, because just, like, depending on the character, certain special moves I've seen, especially by Dino, whenever he posts a cool... Do you see is what I'm talking about? Terry versus Violent Terry. Now we will know that there's how certain special moves work, and, like, you know, Power Dunk is a good one. Sometimes I think I can actually, if I botch that, if I go over and a character, like, does a special move that brings them under me, like, I'm going out, and which is cool. A 2D fighting game that does that, super, super unique and rare. And I think some people back in the 90s really hated that, and that's why they never did it again. I am glad that in Smash Ultimate, Sakurai did kind of allude that that's why Terry's KOF stage kind of has a feature like that. There's a green goo! What is it? Let me know in the comments if you know what the green goo is. Hurry up! I'm trying! I have 39 seconds to beat you, Violent Terry. I'm flirting with death there. Because I think everyone's gone, so these are all, like, hard ring outs. Oh! Yeah! You're coming downtown, pal. See, the stages are actually a thing. Oh, why? You? Like, it can't be Geese again. Or is Real Bout a dream match? Ooh, shit, Blue Mary. Damn. It is Real Bout a dream match. It just might be. Alright. This is, I think this is Duck King's look that he had in KOF 11. Maybe he was in 2003, I don't really remember. But this is Duck King's best look. He's kind of like, I don't know, a little lame in the classic Fatal Furies, like special and whatnot. But in this one, I'm like, his design's pretty cool. There you go. How you can't top that? That's Duck King's song, all right. And here's the thing that I've talked about this in a little bit. I've talked about this in a little bit. Jesus, I have to focus up here. I've talked about this before in a few other fighting game videos. Is the Street Fighter series a better series than Fatal Fury? Yes, absolutely. I think most people can agree on that. Do I agree on that? Yes, it is better in a lot of ways. Do I like Fatal Fury a bit more than Street Fighter? A bit more in certain areas. The amount of story that's in all KOFs and Fatal Fury. And there's some crazy variants with bosses and stuff. Wow, we're just taking our time here, sizing each other up. It's not going to take long with Jin Chonsu. There's all these weird boss variants, especially in early KOFs, and each one has like a weird story, and there's all these like story thread lines where it's like Street Fighter just kind of is not that concerned with it. It's not that concerned with it. Having a hub, Southtown, and then of course Southtown 2 later on, and having different looks of what the Pow Pow Cafe look like. There's this evolving sense of things progressing, whereas like Street Fighter is just like backwards, forwards, and not just, it stands still for a while, it refuses to change in some certain way. Yeah! She's fucking dead. Her soul is mine now. And I love Southtown as a setting. I want to do videos on Fatal Fury lore. I think it's so interesting. I think the cast of characters and how they're interconnected is way more interesting than... Because in Street Fighter, it's like these little groups. It's some characters never have anything to say to each other. But in Fatal Fury, it feels more like everyone knows everybody. Everyone's localized in the town of Southtown. Not so much in King of Fighters because it's very international. Like Kyo and Benimaru don't really care about like the woman team or the Fatal Fury team so much. Like, yeah, they're familiar with each other a little bit, but like all the characters in the world of Fatal Fury all seem to be... The only exception, of course, is... Only exception, of course, is Garo, because that's a future thing. But the main line just is just, I don't know, it just captures my imagination a bit more than Street Fighter when it comes to character motivations and story. Not gameplay, certainly, but there it is! That's what we're fighting for! Come and fight, Terry. Okay. The jewel that is Southtown. I don't know why Joe would be kind of hanging around with Yamazaki, but... And it's like how Fatal Fury is King of Fighters. It is the King of Fighters tournament before it went international. It's still very strange that real bouts were going on the same time as King of Fighters games are coming out. That's where it gets a little thing, but I consider King of Fighters and holy shit, this is a duel of idiots. Oh! Because these basically have fatalities this stage. Because it's like a movie set, I think. Ooh. Yeah! He's fucking dead! Oh, Joe's fans are so sad. But we can push it beyond, folks. I'm not sure if I can do it here with Joe. It'll be lucky. Or... Oh! That's so awesome! And it's actually, when I think about it, it's a lot like those danger stages. And look, there's firemen to put out the fires. It's so neat. What a cool detail. It's just like the damaging stages for the bosses in Fatal Fury 2 and Fatal Fury Special. How Hawk, Lawrence Blood, Billy's, that's about it. I don't think Krauser had one. How you can smash them in the stage and they'll get a little bit of damage. So you're gonna go to Mexico maybe there, Yamazaki. See ya. So it going to Mexico further confirms that Southtown is a parallel city of Miami. Like, there is no Miami in KOF world. Southtown is Miami, to me. Like, there's palm trees everywhere. You can only get to Mexico if we're at least on the southern, eastern seaboard. There's just so many things I think about in Fatal Fury lore. Shit. Alright, no, we can get him in there. Get in there. Oh, that's such a threatening duck walk. Oh! The game is mine, though. Sadly, for you, Yamazaki. Alright, Billy. Billy, I have a love-hate relationship with Billy. Some games I like him, some games I don't. When I first saw him in Fatal Fury 2, I was like, oh, he's so cool. He's got a cane, like a bow staff. And then in some games, I'm kind of like, no, Billy's kind of cheesy or whatever. But in others, he's like a cool badass. I don't know. It just depends. Depends what saga of Billy we're on. Oh, shit. So I shouldn't say staff or bow. It's a cudgel, I believe, in this particular. Oh! I think that's his special. Getting very dicey here. Ooh. I got my back to the wall. Oh! Oh god, I'm taking it there. 9 seconds. Shit! Make my move. All right, is that enough damage? No. Oh! What? Ah, motherfucker! I played it really sloppy, as I do. Like, what is that? I'm doing a motion. Is that? Oh my god, that counter! I'm doing a motion there, and is my special getting stuffed, or is that like a power geyser fake? I'm not aware of. I don't know that I'm doing it. Yeah, of course, Billy's gonna get a C for a timeout win. And I'm also noticing, I just looked quickly up there, the fact that our portraits flip between two various pain states is a little much. That's a detail I don't think needs to be. Oh my god! Ah! Alright, that's my first loss. Fucking Billy. Oh, that was just so terrible. He's just poking me to death. Oh my god. And the oh! Yes! The explosion just happened off screen. If I could just get him in there, I could cheese him out. I'm good at that. I won the match. So imagine ring outs in the 2 dimensions is just crazy to me. Like, I was gonna make a 2D fight again, so I do. Glad to see you, Geese. Now I'll knock you silly. Oh, look at that Neo Geo scaling. What? I can't hear you. Oh boy, Terry Bogard, this will be fun. All right, just going straight to Geese. Oh fuck. And I like Terry versus Geese more so than like Ryu versus Bison or Ryu versus Sagat. I think Terry versus Geese is so much cooler. I forgot this stage infinitely loops. We're going in a circle. Oh god. Dad. Okay. So yeah, I just think that matchup, that rivalry is so much cooler than, not that the others are not cool. Not that Ryu versus Ken and Ryu versus Sagat isn't cool itself, but like, I'm just, Terry versus Geese at the top of Geese Tower. Mwah! Yes! I want to try to end this as cool as I can. I'll probably just Rising Taco. We'll see how the situation develops. And then you can see all the lights of Southtown in the back. That's so cool! Not my favorite version of Geese's theme, but it's okay. Like, literally 2 days ago, I was looking at Geese hype videos from his debut in Tekken 7. I was about to say fucking Cross Tekken. Oh my god. Not the best looking Reppuken either. Ooh! Alright, I'm not going to be able to knock him out of Geese Tower. I think that's going to happen automatically. Ah! That wasn't that predictable, was it? Please tell me it wasn't. Ah! Oh! Yeah, I want a rising tackle. 5 seconds! No, no, no! Oh! Let's fucking go! Thank you, Max. I used the power of Max to beat that. Alright, what happens? Oh! Trey Cinematic. Christopher Nolan, eat your fucking dick out. Gotta save him. We've seen this so many times. There's so many variants on this. And the Oscar goes to SNK. Fucking amazing. I love Fatal Fury so much. That's the big boss. Oh, he always gets credited, Kawasaki, as the big boss on a lot of Fatal Fury and King of Fighters games. Maybe not King of Fighters. I might be misremembering. I fucking love Fatal Fury so much. Look, there's fucking Rock right there. But he's got Rock doesn't exist yet. We don't even know about him. But so any other person is be like, who the fuck is this Tom Sawyer motherfucker next to Terry? Very mysterious. It's called theming, folks. It's called long-term booking. Oh, you got power dunked! You know, Terry's always doing stuff with the kids, and I mean that in the most positive way possible. He's just opening up the rec center, playing sports, just making the kids stay off the streets, you know. And that shot, I think that shot is in Garo somewhere, in the little flashes that in the intro. I think that's there. Terry looking at the stars, going, "I need to get the fuck out of here. Fuck them kids." Alright, I got 0 triple S's. That's okay. I got 1 double S. That's cool. I'll just write my standard name. Yeah, they're gonna keep it! Oh, Capcom always fucking changes it to Cap when I put ass. So that was Fatal Fury. Real Bout Fatal Fury. I just wanted to play some SNK stuff, and this is one of my favorites. So let me know if there's any other, SNK games you'd like me to do a little arcade run through. I'd be happy and pleased to do it. Okay?